Alrighty guys, so we're out today. I don't know how many arrows we're going to get to shoot today because it's raining, but check it out. I got the True Fire sear out today, so this is going to be the first time I shoot some scores with it, see what happens score wise, because yesterday just a couple of shots in the backyard seemed to be pretty goddamn good. So we'll shoot some scores with it today and see how it goes. I have no sight settings for these new arrows, and I've changed my stabiliser setup once again. I've changed to a single rod out the back. I've got the weights dead center now, just the one side rod out the back. I've lowered the angle a bit down, and yesterday when I had heaps of weight on the front, I think I broke my stabiliser. It rattles now. So I don't think the old doinker can handle heaps of weight. So what I've done, and it got a mad vibration when I shake it, just keep vibrating, going whoa. So I put on as much weight as I could without it getting that vibration. It gets it a little bit, but just not as much. So that's how I set the front up, just to have enough that the stabiliser could handle. And then me back bar, oh, me beautiful onyx back bar. God, I love it. Okay, so let's get into it. Plus I'm changing to a finger sling. Now I was going to use one of Big Tony's finger slings, but I like a really short finger sling. Like the distance from here to here, if you could see, is a little bit shorter. So I might have to get a custom made one, just a short one, so it doesn't fly too far out of my hands. So let's get into it, shoot some groups, and see how we go. First off, we'll just hopefully this rain kicks out. It's rained 3 times since I've been here. Just keep starting, stopping, starting. So hopefully we'll get a few shots in before we get another downpour. One thing I did too is make it a little bit colder, so it wasn't so like this. So I can hold it a bit cleaner on the drawback. Still got it on the smallest click. That one took way too long to go off. Might have it a little bit cold now, a little bit too cold. See, it still gets that vibration wobble going. Can you see that? Dong, it goes boom, whoa, 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 whoa. But at least it's not doing it in the shot now. Yesterday, when it started to wobble, the old bow was going whoa in my hand. It's just a bit too cold now. It's a fraction. Let's adjust it. Let's adjust it. It's the only thing I don't like about this release is that it's got the moon system, like just the rotating moon, so it's really hard to fine tune. Super hard to fine tune because you just got to move it by eye, and when Don't make it easy. So it's got a double lock and screw. I think it's got one on this side, which is loose, and one on this side. And now the whole thing just rotates, the whole moon system, and that's how you get it onto the different moon. And see, that's what I was talking about, just being hard to set up, because it just, as soon as you loosen it off, it just rolls everywhere. So you never really know how far you, like, you know what I mean? Especially when you want to be like super precise with it. You're like, I want to move it just a hair. If you want to just move it a hair, it's goddamn hard. Let me tell you. Okay, cinch that up. Cinch that up. Let's see if that made any difference. It's probably back exactly the same spot, or it's probably way too hot and I punched myself in the face. Here comes the wind. It's always the way. When you get a new toy, you just want to play with it. Nature won't let it happen. That's better. That got me click a bit easier, and it come out of the click easier as well. Let me know in the comments what you think about me follow through now. Does it look better or does it look worse now that I'm using my finger sling? Can you see the bow jump out of my hand? God damn it. It's whenever I worry about it, it just bounces off. I've got to not think about it. Just let it, just draw back, you maniac. That one felt nice. That's that right. It's like all in my head. I just cannot. It's like wigging myself out. God, got the jump offs. Shaking, not even worry about it. Just draw back, you maniac. It's like I'm looking at the target, as soon as I look at the release, bounce off. Don't look at the arrow, just draw back. Nice and smooth, nice and smooth. Yeah, let's go suss those out. So if you're looking into getting one of these releases, check them out at Archery Supplies in South Australia, archeryshop.com.au. That's where I got mine from. I'm still a bit low by the looks of things. Way left, way right. soon find out, I guess. Better. Let me tell you one thing I noticed about this release. It's like it's so crisp, it's so sharp. It's just like, I know it's hard to explain, but that's the only way I can do this to extract it really. It's just sharpness. I'm still a fraction low. These were my first couple and I moved it over too far obviously. So now I've got to go over a little bit and down a bit. I'll be right. Put my Allen keys away before I lose them. So that's not too bad, seeing it's the first group I've shot it at 50 metres. Plus I've done all that adjusting. So that's not too bad at all. Go back down, tickle it down a little bit, tickle it across a little bit. Oh no. Oh, that one's stuck in there. Right in the glue bit. Oh no, glued up. If you shoot it into the glue on these targets, the only problem, your arrows get glued up to the max. That one's going in the back with the old bear shaft. Alright, let's go back and shoot another couple of ends. So yeah, it's like really sharp and crisp, and just when it goes, it's just like doof, just bang. Well, it's not even doof, it's like crack. I don't know, it's the only way I can describe it really. It's a lot crisper than the HT. So comparing it, here comes the rain again. Screw it, we'll keep shooting. So comparing it to the HT, it's the only difference is after the click, because I use a click. So when I get to the click with the HT, it kind of feels like it gets stuck in the click. Like it's easier to get to the click than it is to get out of the click. So when I get to the click, I'm not really worried. I'm just like, click, oh yeah, can sit in the click all day. This one, once I get the click, it's smooth out of the click. Like there's no valley in the click or anything. It's just straight out of the click. If that there's a way to explain it. Yeah, so the HT feels a little bit more stiff in the click. Okay, so what do I got to go? Down a little bit. And this way a little bit. Too far. Let's try that. I don't think we're going to get many ends in, so we'll just shoot all my arrows and see how they're grouping. Man, I'm not going to go too good in any competitions if I got a timer, let me tell you. Flick that one up high, I think. I try and stop the bounce and it makes it worse. God, it wears you out so much too because I'm half drawing all the time. That one come flying out of the hand. That one felt nice, but man, it flicked up high. That's what I seen the thing Levi Morgan's latest video got is a good one about stabilisers, and he was saying if you pull back really hard, you need a lot of weight in the front, and if you don't have a really big pull back, you need a lot of weight in the back. Then I've got it set up opposite, so I pull back really hard. I need to get a lot more weight in the front, but this doinker just cannot handle it. So I put 25 on it yesterday, and I'm pretty sure I've broken the inside of it. I can feel it jump up maybe. Little finger. I'm going to shoot this one 2-finger because I noticed at home just playing around with the release, when I relax this finger, this finger seems to be attached, these 2 fingers seem to be attached, so whenever I'm doing something with this finger, this little finger does it. So maybe if I just go 2 fingers, I'll be able to relax that finger a bit more. Let's give it a go. I can't draw back any easier. Just the same, I think. I definitely don't look like I've got a good group down there. Let's go check it out. How many arrows I shoot? 10 arrows I shot. 10 arrow group, no, 9 arrows. This one's glued up. I think I might have moved the scope a little bit too far down because it looks like they're all high now. I suppose it's not too bad of a group. A couple of wide ones and a couple of dodgy ones, but oh no, it's shocking. They're all too high now. There's me level. So I've definitely got to come down, just relax a bit more. Let's shoot another one, see how they go. I'm definitely liking the release though, and then comparing it to the HT, they're much of the same. I wouldn't rate one over the other yet. I wouldn't say the HT is better than the shear at the moment. I'd say the shear is a lot crisper. The shear is definitely a lot crisper than the HT. But it's going to take me a while to get used to it, I think. You know me, I change something every day, so I never get used to nothing. And Gary always freaks out. Stop changing everything. Another group. Okay, so it's too high. Let's try that. Try and relax a bit more. Relax that little finger. That was low. That one just went off low. Pissing me off. It's starting to really stress me out actually. This fucking bounce off. End up going back to me drop away. That was a better one. I think I was gripping the bar a bit though. Relax that bow hand. My back weights are coming loose now. No idea where they're going. It's a weird light today, so I can't really see any shadows and I can't really see much on the target at all. It's going so good. I thought I had the trick worked out. I was pulling back fast and it wasn't jumping off. I thought, oh, I'm saved, I'm cured. No, I just got to pull back smooth. If I get too much tension, of course I'm tensing everything, it starts shaking. Just got to pull back smooth. It's not as if it's hard for me to pull back. fraction low. Alright, let's go check that out. They felt a lot better, that one. Felt a lot better. Whether it is a lot better is another thing. Starting to get used to it. It's a different... one thing about trying all the different releases, I guess I get to tell you is the different feels. And let me tell you, with the HT, this one needs a lot more ring finger. Like when I'm here and I'm relaxing into it, if I feel more on this ring finger, it fires better. With the HT, I don't even use it. I just let this finger really hang here and just use these two. But with this one, I really need that. I'm not pulling it, but I just feel the tension build up on this finger. When I feel that tension build up, that's when it goes. So that's something a little bit different compared to the HT. Well, that's a better looking group. I think so. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. A couple of dodgy ones. Well, there's two groups really. There's this bad shot group and maybe a good shot group. But still, that's looking a bit better anyway. Oh no, not the gluey one again. Tell you what, I'm really liking this sear though. It's fun to shoot because it feels so nice in the hand. That's one thing that I noticed is different, is that it feels so nice in your hand. It's like, I don't know if it's something to do with the finish on it or that anodized smooth finish, but it really sits nice and feels nice in your fingers. It feels a lot nicer in your hand than the HT, well, in my hand anyway. So that's something different between the HT and the shear. Just the feel, and it feels so nice. There's that low group again. The low group's from me being a little bit fraction low. Like me letting it go low. Or it going off when I'm low. Be a better way to put it. This stabiliser just does me head in. As soon as it starts to wobble, I start going, whew. I'm gonna have to get a new stabiliser next week. Just run the shrewd front and back. Yeah, I felt that then. I felt my hand was tense. I felt the tension and I flicked it up high. Isn't that interesting? That was from tension in the backhand. Here comes the wind. Doesn't go too bad in the wind. Second last arrow, just cannot get it off. Don't think about it, just draw it back, just bang, let's get it out. That was a low wobbly one. One more. All right, let's go check that grip out. Oh, here comes the big black clouds. It might be it for today, people. Have a look at this big black cloud rolling in. Hectic. Alright, so that might be it for today anyway. It's always the way. The days that you want to just keep shooting and shooting and shooting, nature screws it up. I'm pretty sure it's meant to rain tomorrow and the next day as well. Fingers crossed it doesn't. We can get back out and practice with this sear some more, and stay tuned because what else I've got? Boom! Stand element. Stand element tension activated release. Same as the silverback. It's the competitor of the silverback, so I got it to see how it compares to the silverback. Well, that's better. At least it's pretty much an all gold group. There was that dodgy one I shot. Remember I said it went off and it started wobbling? That was that one. And then that was the high one that I flicked up. But besides that, look, they're all gold. There are not many in the center, but I've got 2 10s. But all gold at 50 is still pretty good. Seeing it's the second time I've shot the old True Fire sear release. Might as well just don't need to get the videos out. Alright guys, so that's going to be it for today. We'll let you know how the groups go in the future. But yeah, so if you like that, that's the first groups of the sear release at 50 meters, and all gold's not too bad, except for these 2 dodgy ones, but they're dodgy as hell. So if you like that, guys, make sure you hit the like button. Let us know if you're shooting a sear. If anyone else is out there has tried the sear yet, and let me know what you think about it. All right, guys, so let me know. Hit the buttons, hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit everything for me. See you in the next one.